Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching me from. My name is YEWANDE ADEKOYA and welcome to my online session. This is Reality Check with YEWANDE. I'm a management consultant and a business coach, and I come around every week to discuss with people with small businesses, especially on how they can face their challenges or how they can be visible. Okay, and so many things have been happening. It's been a wonderful year, to say the least. So many things have happened, and I was just taking a training because I'm a management consultant and I teach people a lot. I'm a business coach as well, and I was just taking a training during the week, and we're looking at everything that was happening around us. We saw another second wave of lockdown happening. We saw people working from home. We saw technology replacing people. People that were on permanent basis at work are being converted to contract staffs now, so they pay you only when they need you. Businesses are dying, new ones are coming up. So take note of that, new ones are coming up. And borderless business, you can see people working across countries, because everything is online now. Everything is a global village, so you can actually work online. Skills are being demanded for, so people are getting more skills and their skills are being paid for. Things are happening. The economy is so slow. We just saw another country's economy that can affect us and all that. And so many things are happening around us. I'll just say medical pandemic, economic pandemic, now social pandemic. So many things happening at the same time. And lately I've been talking to us about how to handle them and all that, and I will still continue, because a lot of people right now are going through mental stress. A lot of people are going through a lot. They need people to talk to them. They need people to be able to talk to people as well, to be able to talk to. So I'm here. I listen. You can send me a DM if you have any question of any sort. And today I will just be talking to you about, what an entrepreneur needs to do during a change. What an entrepreneur needs to do. And, I was just saying that I'll be lying if I said things have just been smooth and easy for a lot of us. Things have happened. However, there are some people that have been able to work on themselves. And what are the things that we need to do? I'll just give us 3 things that we can actually do during this period, that can help us out. And the first thing is think about control. To think about control. What is it that you can control? That's the first question. What can you control? A lot of us are thinking about the things, things that are out of our reach, the election in another country, giving ourselves stress on different things that is totally out of our control. We are giving ourselves headache. We're looking at social media. We're looking at so many things that are out of our control, and we're not looking at the things that are within our control. And so I say that during this period is a time for you to be able to help to take control of what is within your power. One of those things is your thoughts. When you feed your mind, what you feed your mind with, what you allow. There's so many research that say we have 60,000 thoughts in a day. So many things pass on and goes on. We need to think about, what we can control. Control your thoughts. Control the things that you feed yourself. Feed yourself with the right things. If you're a person of faith, feed yourself with the word of God. Feed yourself with online courses. Feed yourself with videos, with films, with things that can edify, as you feed your mind. Because really and truly, your mind does not even know what is real and what is fake. It just takes whatever it sees like that. So we can control that. There's one thing I know that you have 100% control of. Another thing is how you also respond to other people, how you respond to situations. So the first thing you can control is your thoughts, your mind. You can actually take charge of that and learn to be able to do it. And for those that have been following me, you will know I've given you different ways with which you can do that. You can do affirmation, talking to yourself on a daily basis and all that. So that is number one. Number two is you can control how you respond. So a lot of things are happening, and some people are just losing control, losing hold of themselves. You need to be able to control how you respond. Sometimes we just want to say things, but we need to hold ourselves back, because at the point where either you're upset, either things are not going the right way, if you say some things at that particular time or you respond badly, you might eventually regret it. So another thing I tell us to do is to control how we respond to things, either social media, businesses, clients, customers, however it is, whatever you're going through. I know it's tough, but we can control how we respond, okay? What you cannot control, know what you cannot control. And I just say the things that you cannot control, and pray about it, hand it over to God, and then move on with what you can control. Because really and truly, you cannot control, let's say, government policy that is already on. But one thing you can control is, if you don't like that policy, you begin to work to your vote. Let's just say, because of what is happening around now, I can say you can control your own votes. Make sure you do your own civic duty, get your voter's card, and get ready to vote. So that you can control. But the other things that are above your control, don't even bother yourself with it, because those are the things that can even give you extra mental stress. So the first thing, like I said, is think about control. What you can control, what you can't control. Please, you can drop some of, let's make it a conversation. You can drop some of the things that you think you can control or you can't control. You can drop something that can help somebody else that is watching this, that is replaying this later, on how they can actually overcome this period of their business, because a lot of businesses are at the verge of breaking up, or some have even stopped totally. So I say that it is only God that has 100% control of everything. Sometimes you think some things are going bad. Apparently, it's God is just working for your own good. Joseph could have been stopped. I'm using the Bible. Apologies to those that are not Christians, but that's the best book I know. Joseph in the Bible was sold to slavery and went through a lot in life, but eventually he ended up in his palace. So there's also a saying, and I'll just read that out for you. There's a saying that the real winners in life are the people who look at every situation with an expectation that can make it work or make it better. Whatever situation you are in, don't see, even if it looks negative, see it as something that it can be a stepping stone. I just told you about Joseph in the Bible. It's a popular story that most people talk about how, from his hood, he was just training him for the palace. And I saw myself like that one time in my life, because I went through some things. But it will train you for, if you see yourself like that, you think about it. Any situation you see yourself, you see the better part of it, it will actually help you a long way. So the first major one is think about control. What you can control, what you can't control. You know what you need to do. If you need me to take you through further on that, you can reach out to me. Please drop your contribution as well, so that all of us, other people, can know about it. Then another thing you can do as a business person during this change period, okay, is to revisit your vision and your mission. So your vision is where you see yourself, where you want to be, your destination. You take a look at it again and see how, what needs to be changed, what do you need to work on, and all that. There's a book I'm reading, and we did a review of that last week, Think and Grow Rich. And one of the steps to riches was on, decision making. And it talked about decision being taking decision, but be slow to changing your decisions, because people just change decisions because of challenges around. Meanwhile, some of these things are supposed to just make you better. So if for every challenge that you have, you change your vision, then you are like a man that is not stable in his ways. So you need to be decisive, but look at your vision, look at it. If it is something that some vision are not things are not closer, maybe it should just be farther off. Some of the goals that we have because of all these things during this period, if you are following through your strategy, it might not just come at the time you wanted, but it will eventually come. Okay? And also look at your mission. Your mission is like how you intend to get to your vision. So those are the strategies, those are the plans, those are the ones that you need to do. Anyone that you need to change, you can work on them. We are strong people. I've realized that God has made us. We are going through all that we're going through because most of them have already been, apologies again, have been prophesied. This is a period in the world where things are happening. And you cannot live your life, whether on uncertainty. But one thing you can control, you can focus on yourself. You can focus on, what you can control. That's what I mean. And then you look at your vision and mission, what you can tweak to help you. The third one is focus, which is where I will round up. Is focus. Focus on what you need to do. So you have looked at your strategy, you have looked at your vision, and then because a lot of people, I realize that they just stood still. It's like everything came to a standstill because they didn't know where to go to. They back, they can't go back, they can't go forward, they can't go sideways, they just stood still. And I expect us, and so I've come not to only motivate, because for you to be inspired, for you to think, you cannot afford to stay in one place. You need to focus on your mission. Focus on what you can control and begin to work at it. It might not be as fast as you want it right now because of all that is happening, but never stop. Don't stop. Don't even think of stopping at all. If you can crawl, crawl. If you can walk, walk. If you can fly, fly. But don't stop. Okay, those are part of words of Martin Luther King. We need to keep working. During this period, you need to, fill your mind with things that you want, or else, other people will influence you. And according to the book that I was reading again, the Think and Grow Rich, if you allow other people, always have opinions. If you allow everybody, you will not have your own desires done. You will only be working on other people's opinions, and a lot of people's desires and confidence level have even been shattered because they allowed other people to take over, other situations to take over whatever it is that they have. You know what you want. You focus on what you can control. You look at your vision and your mission, and then you move. If every other person decides not to move with you, you are the one that has your dream. You don't know the dream. You don't know my dream. I know what I want. You are the one that has your dream, and you are the one that will work with it. So I just come to encourage us today. The 3 things we need to do during this major change, because like I said again, another set, it's not a cost. Another set of pandemic coming in, lockdown coming in, social issues coming in, this country's economy affecting every country, here and there, people unrest. Your business can still move. It might not thrive as much, although like I said, when I was looking at it, some people have taken, not that they've already looked at the solution for this period. Some people have solutions for this period, and so their business is on the high. But it depends on you. I'm not saying you should leave your business right now, but know that whatever it is that you need to do, you need to be more focused. You need to do away with anything that might stress you mentally, in different ways. Work with your family, work with people around you that can help you. Like I said, we're having we have a book club, and we're reading books to help ourselves, help our minds. You can do that. That will help you, and your mind can be renewed while you are expecting, because really and truly the truth is that things will not go back to the way they were. Things are not going back to the way they were. So the earlier you change, the earlier you begin to look at skills that will help your business move forward, look at your mission, working, be determined. Thank you, Stolu. Be strong-willed. We need to be focused right now. People will say you're stubborn. It's fine. You're the one that knows what you want. You can still make it happen during this period. So I've come here to encourage us and say, we can still make this happen. People are making it happen during this period. But please watch what you know what you can control and what you cannot control. Know what you can do and how you can help yourself, help your business grow. Technology is very, very important. It's very important. We need to innovate. You need to create, especially moving your businesses online. If for people that follow me, you know that I say that with passion. I sit at home. I've been staying at home I've been working from home right now for over a year, and I'm talking to you now from the comfort of my home, and things are happening. I have global partners. I have businesses across the world from my house. So it is very, very key that we begin to be more dynamic at it and don't not look at one way to get into your vision. Your mission can actually change. Your strategies can change. And I know that things will be better. Okay, so I will leave you with that quote again. The real winner in life are the people who look at every situation with an expectation that they can make it, with an expectation that they can make it work or make it better. Okay, thank you everyone for joining me. I have a book reading club that is on WhatsApp. If you want to join to be able to help your mind, send me a DM. Also, I have a book that I've written called Better Than You Know, that can help your mind as well, help you to get your business to another level. You can send me a DM as well and you can get it. I wish you well. To me, if you have any question of any sort, please drop your contributions. I really appreciate your feedback and your contribution as you go along. Have a wonderful week ahead. Bye for now. Bye.